reps of it, and then we'll switch to be a minute on the bag. When you check out, I want you to hold your hand there, just so you make sure good contact. So you remember, you can touch here first with the jab. As you take those steps, my head goes, hold it there, just so we're in a good space. That's where my head is gonna go. Now you can circle out and then jab out. Boom, 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 then we'll reset. Wait till my head gets over there first. Hold it. Hold it first before you go ahead and leave. I want to make sure everything's perfect. Where your weight is at needs to be perfect as well. Where that hand is at needs to be perfect as well. And then now, once your balance is set, you can jab out. This is the technique part. On the bag, you'll get live. Jab there first. Remember, wait for my head to get over first, then hold. Now go ahead and get out. That's 3 right there. Out. Remember, don't over jab out. Remember, I'm following you, but you would like me to, when you jab, for me to be in the corner here. Don't go too far to the left, because you're gonna let me out to the left. Don't go too far to the right, because you'll give me out to the right. Don't smother yourself, because then once we tie up, the ref is gonna get involved. I want them to have a little pressure here first, so it gives you a break from being off the rope, so they're not used to chasing you every single time. That's 4. Better. Understand where you're at? Good. That's 5. Six. Don't worry about timing when my head is there. How it happened was, it was here first, then you understand I'm in left-handed position, so the only thing that I can really throw back that you're worried about, especially if you're taking this side, because the right hand is stuffed, is a big left hand. So you're either worried about that shot or you're worried about that shot. If you do the check too early and you're timing my head when it gets over there, I have the ability to throw the right hand before you leave and you exit. But we're also taking care of that by making sure that your weight is on your right heel for the most part, so your head will move as well. But right now, from a timing standpoint, I'm getting here first, then I'm loading up the next shot. So don't try to time my head going over there. Let it be there first, and you're catching it as I try to get back in. There it is. Now out. Understand space, good. Let's go 3 more of those. Let it get there first. Out. 2 more. And for you, same thing. The mitts are the target, but remember, you're aiming for my chin as well. We're going a little bit slower, so you can get a little bit closer to the chin. I'm gonna hold the mitt about right there for you, just so you get used to following somebody's chin, temple targets, etc. Better. And it's just so you don't hit the shoulder, and you're just trying to see, is he making a mistake? Can I capitalize on it? But those are the 10 reps. Let's get the same thing on the bag. We got a minute of it. Remember the position that you need to be on the bag. You might not be able to turn all the way, so you're going to start on the right side of the bag, so that way you could turn back. Better. And then you remember, you could still turn it into a hook. The hook is just going to be right here, and it's going to be flat the same way here. So when the bag's coming and you check out, it's going to be flat right there, instead of trying to make it, because this bag's a little bit wider. And this is the practice of it. We're a little bit more live right now. You're fighting the bag without arms, head, or legs. But instead of on the mitts where you're waiting for me and we're taking slow, this is you being the one in charge. This is you being the one in control. We got 30-second rest, and we'll go one more time through now that we understand where the bag is at. If you want to use this one so you have more space, that's fine too. First shot that you throw to, i.e. the Mayweather combination, once I'm here on this front foot, I can throw whatever I want. I can throw the right hand if I want to. You remember, I can stab to the body if I want to again. But you remember, you're coming back here. You can throw the leaping left hook. This is you fighting on the bag and scoring in between until you got them to the corner where you want them to go in the ring, and then you're setting the shot up. But you got to do other stuff in the center of the ring as well to still score from that position. You could think about the timing of it if you get a little bit closer. So the timing is going to be based on your range and your distance right now. You need to get that left foot right here, correct?
Yeah.
So understand where the bag needs to be in order for you to get the left foot where it needs to be. So you're throwing that left hook over your right toe and your head is on your right heel as well. You're just getting them in the position that you need them.
Gotcha.
Because you're the common denominator. And so when we get our range and our distance correct on the bag, it does transfer over. When we fight somebody, we're not trying to find out our range, we're trying to find out theirs. So you know where you need to put your left foot in order to still be able to turn this hook over off the check.
Gotcha.
So if you need to end up getting closer because you're too short right here, that means that you need to take a bigger step with that left foot or let the bag get closer to you. This is all we're trying to do and find out with our range right now. That's what we're using the bag for. Let's work. Go better. And it's not going to be perfect at first. That's the reason why we're practicing it. But the more and more you do this with good intentions over a period of time, the reps are going to transfer over. Make sure you have good balance afterwards. That right hand you won't need, so make sure it's in a good place. That's time. But it's the same thing with anything, like basketball as well. Like the way that you perfect your crossover and the hanging crossover is you got to do it on your own first. You got to shadow box with it in order to get in a good space so you understand how far do I need to get my frame past this person's outside foot in order to go downhill or shoot a jumper. It's the same thing with this. Like where exactly do I need to be on the bag for me to land my shot? So that way now I'm not thinking about my range, I'm not thinking about my distance while I'm fighting my opponent. I'm like, okay, when I'm this close to the bag and my opponent now has arms and legs and a head, how long is their reach? You know what I mean? Do they have long arms? So that way if they don't know how to throw their hooks properly, if I get in tight, they'll go ahead and cut me or cup me. Do they have long arms where if normally right here you're not in range and they can hit you, you know, because you're like, dang, normally I'm here and I can throw a shot and now I'm worried. But this motherfucker is like right here and still hitting me with hooks. So that's where you change things accordingly. But this is going to give you the information for that. We'll go back in the ring. Remember, I need 10 of them. That's two. You can still score from that position in between. That's three. Four. Good eyes. Understand where you're at. If you're not there, there it is. Good fix, good fix. Five. Six. Seven. 8. Quicker on that last one. 9. Clean it up on this one. Stay locked in. I missed it. Give me one more clean one. 10. In the midst of you doing all this touching and whatnot, still pay attention to what you're trying to do. And it's the check right now that you're trying to set up. So this has nothing to do with what you're trying to set up right now. So that way when you see my head go, there it is, a lot better. Even if I start here with the seam and I have it, and my head's like with the front foot past the seam here, right? I don't have to get all the way into the retreats. I'm kind of already here. So that way now when I shoot this check, I can make sure that my head is now on this side of the seam. And then this punch still goes right here because that's where their left-handed position is. So as I take that step, my space. That's all you're doing. Just so we can get that. We already did the movement. Open that hand, you remember thumb goes here. You won't need it, so put it in a good place straight away. You want to trigger that right toe a little, and then now that right heel will turn back, and that left toe will You gotta show them a position.
I'm just working. I got some memories.